Hello everyone, this is Pratap Hegde conducting International Economics class for BCom 4th semester classes. Dear students, today we are going to study about the international organizations that control and regulate international trade. So we already studied about the basics of international trade, and we know that the internal trade or the inter-regional trade in any country is being governed by the respective state and central governments, isn't it? So, who will look after the trade that happens or that takes place between two international communities or two countries? Will one country look after the other trade, or both the countries look after the trade between themselves? So there arises the problem of governance, there arises problem of authority. Therefore, in order to look after fair trade practices between countries, a organization called World Trade Organization was established. So World Trade Organization looks after the trade between two different countries. It monitors the trade between its member countries and it tries to be lawful, and it also tries to be very fair to their member countries. So World Trade Organization was a necessary in order to stop the dominance of large economies over small economies. Today we are going to study some objectives and about some introduction about World Trade Organization. World Trade Organization is an intergovernmental organization which regulates the international trade. World Trade Organization was established on January 1st, 1995 under the Agreement of Marrakesh. Firstly, it was signed by 123 nations in the year 1994, and WTO has replaced the previously existing international trade policy called GATT, that is the short form of General Agreements on Tariff and Trade. This organization deals with agriculture, textile and clothing, banking, telecommunication, government purchases, industrial standards and product safety, food sanitization regulation, intellectual property and many more trade practices. So the WTO is located, or its headquarters is located in Geneva, Switzerland, and it was established in the year 1995, 1st January, and there were about 162 countries in the WTO since November 2015, and currently there are more than 180 countries who are members of World Trade Organization. Now coming to the functions of WTO, the first function of it is it administers trade agreements, which means it administers and looks after the trade agreement and its lawful implementation of the agreement between the member nations. The next objective is it provides a forum for trade negotiations. So it provides a platform for its member countries to negotiate between the deals and the trade. The third one is handling trade dispute. If any case there arises a dispute between two member countries of WTO, the WTO acts as a middleman and WTO tries to solve the problems and solve the disputes between its member countries. Third one is monitoring national trade policies. It also monitors the national trade policies of its member nation. It looks after that the policies which are made in the national level do not hinder or do not cause a problem towards its international trade. Next one is it provides technical assistance and training for developing countries. It borrows technology, it borrows the advanced skill and knowledge from its developed member countries, and by doing this it tries to help its underdeveloped member nations. Next one is it provides cooperation with other international organizations also. So whoever are members of World Trade Organization will be beneficial, like they will be getting aid and they will be getting supply with other international organizations also. Now let's see the structure of WTO. The head of WTO is the ministerial conference. Under that there is different bodies like dispute settlement body, the general council, and the trade policy review body. The general council is again consisting of the committee on T&D and T&E, then the goods council, the intellectual property council, and as well as services council. So all these councils are made with the different branches of the WTO in order to increase their working efficiency. Now what is the role of WTO? What WTO has done so far in order to improve the international trade? The first one is the main goal of WTO is to help the trading industry to become smooth, fair, free and predictable. It was organized to become the administrator of multilateral trade and business agency agreements between its member nations. It supports all occurring negotiations for latest agreements for trade, and it also tries to resolve trade disputes between member nations. The multilateral agreements are always made between several countries in the past. Because of this, such agreements become very difficult to negotiate, but there are so powerful and influential ones, all the parties agree and sign the multilateral agreements. So the WTO acts as the administrator. If there are unfair trade practices or dumping and there is complaint filed, the staff of WTO are expected to investigate and check if there are violations based on the multilateral agreements. Then TRIMS and TRIPS of WTO. TRIMS is a short form for Agreement on Trade Related Investment Measures. TRIMS refers to certain conditions or restrictions imposed by a government in respect of foreign investment in the country. The agreement on TRIMS provides that no contracting party shall apply any trim which is inconsistent with the WTO articles. So all kinds of investment must be abiding to the rules and regulations of this trade agreement called TRIMS. Next one, the full form of TRIPS is the Agreement on Trade Related Aspects of Intellectual Property Rights. The Agreement on Trade Related Aspects of Intellectual Property Rights, or in short TRIPS, is an international agreement administered by the World Trade Organization that sets down minimum standards for many forms of intellectual property regulations as applied to nationals of other WTO members. So all these are the objectives and functions of WTO, and that's all for the today's class. Thank you.